time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Thursday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the three. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Warriors with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Down low. Pass to Curry. And the Warriors get it back. Now here's Pajemski. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams on the wing. Green covering. And yep, it's good.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Wiggins looking around. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
They really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
We'll give them credit for being the aggressors and seeking out the content. Did a great job of baiting the starters into fouling them.
And that's what they want to do. Get them open looks early.
Wiggins outside. Here's Pajemski. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Williams. Coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And here are the Thunder now, following the score by Golden State. Dort finds Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the ball up and redirected the shot.
Outside Curry. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for OKC, Williams, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Williams drops them both. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the 2nd round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And let's look in on the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams leading the way in assists this season. In the 3rd spot, the Warriors.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
And here in the 1st quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Jackson Davis down low. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Man, good whistle there.
And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Graham. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, BA, you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
And he drops the first. That one's no good. Outside Kuminga. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
Now here's Podziemski. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Inside, the kick out to Wiggins. Gets the 3 to fall.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Williams, a screen on Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside Podziemski. Curry from deep three-point land. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry. 23 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Joe with the ball, defended by Podziemski. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the middle. Here's Joe. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Joe's got 5 now.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Wiggins outside. Jackson Davis a screen. 4-3. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 2nd basket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's a look at some stats for Jalen Williams.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
Oklahoma City on D. Wiggins outside. Back to Pajemski. Jackson Davis a screen from deep. Pajemski's shot is good. 6 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Wiggins outside. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Hauled in by Curry.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jackson Davis has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 32 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Curry following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Wiggins outside. Pass to Kuminga. To the inside. Curry. Williams grabs the board.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Wiggins. Now Williams. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Here's Dort. Excellent D there from Kuminga. The Warriors have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Curry. Three-pointer. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice shot from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Up top, Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Dort.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Golden State. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And they get it back. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Outside Kuminga. Fires from deep. Golden State with a rebound. Pass to Pajemski. Fires for 3. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 1. And there's another one for the Thunder.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Curry, a screen on Dort.
Working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Dubs, Andrew Wiggins, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
And Wiggins drops them both.
What I appreciate about Wiggins is that he doesn't force anything. He just lets the game come to him naturally.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Counted from distance. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it's Hield missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Caruso, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins with a screen on Hield. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. And the Warriors shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Back to Hield. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's not on the defense. Hield is just skilled at keeping his eyes in the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 12. Williams, a screen on Hield. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That shot is off. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll return shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
The Warriors shooting just under 40% from the field. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Hield from outside. Knocks down the triple. Hield's got 5.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
You know, when you look around the league at the young players, Kuminga is one of the stars.
It's hard to ignore the work that he's done in his young career. Already a part of a championship team. There is no doubt he's blossoming into a star in this league. We got to keep an eye out for him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Hield against Caruso. Inside, here's Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Tipped. Caruso against Kuminga. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 14.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Hield from outside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Oklahoma City.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
Waters, the pass to Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. And here's Green from the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Wiggins with a screen on Hield. Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Waters. Watched by Wallace. Pass to Hield. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Wallace outside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Wiggins. Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Williams. High post. Here's Wallace. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Looney. Here's Waters. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And a fast break now for the Thunder. A good look from Wiggins. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Waters. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Kuminga. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Anderson comes in for Green. And it's Stephen Curry in for Kuminga. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Wallace. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Launches a 3. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Caruso. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Outside heel. From 11 feet away, it's wide right, hits off the rim. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Curry with the big motor. Finishes in transition.
Got to be careful around Curry. He has outstanding court awareness, and his steals, look, he does it perfectly.
It's Hartenstein, high post. Back to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter. The Warriors leading. Now here's Hield. Give him 8, and stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Waters. And here's Curry. Lets the 3 fly. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Joe, guarded by Hield. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 7.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Anderson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Curry. Nails it from 3.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Now here's Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Dort, guarded by Hield. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Outside Hield. Fires the 3. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Hield. He's got 16.
His 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Now here's Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Thunder?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Pajemski. Wiggins outside from behind the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Dort. Back to Joe. They set the pick. Williams from long range. Rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Oklahoma City foul. Isaiah Joe. First personal
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line.
At the line for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Thunder with a lead. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting for OKC, Williams. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Anderson's checked in for Draymond Green. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 3. Now Curry. 16 points for him. Got a hand on it. Anderson against Williams. Wallace with it. Still no points.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Anderson pulls it down. The Warriors shooting 47% so far in the second. It's Pajemski on the wing. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Outside, Williams. Dort for 3. Hits the trifecta. Dort's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Lets it go from 11. Curry at the rim.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Back to Williams. Dort outside. Pass to Wallace. Jacks up a three. The shot by Dort, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Wiggins is fantastic at attracting contact. Such a savvy veteran.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. That one misses. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Dort outside. 34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the middle. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Thunder making their last shot. The three from Curry. Curry splashes it in. 5 ticks left in the first half. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And that game against the Nuggets, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Well, look, I think he's out to set a record or something. He's completely focused on punishing the opponent at the arc. Bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. That's the kind of game it's become.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. The 3 from Curry. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low for the lead. That puts him in the lead. Jackson Davis has got 10 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Up top, Hartenstein. And it's Trace Jackson Davis with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. SGA doing his thing in close.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Joe. He's got 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. They get it back. Here's Hartenstein. Another shot. The bank shot, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Jackson Davis' screen. The 3 from Curry. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Green against Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. 21 points in the game.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Warriors, second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Wiggins against Dort. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. 6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
Isaiah Hartenstein. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Trace Jackson Davis.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams finds Hartenstein. And foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Oklahoma City, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And checking out Golden State, they're just 4 spots down from them.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. The Warriors lead by 4. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Joe's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Williams. And he gets it to go. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Outside, Green. Inside, here's Wiggins. Comes up empty down low. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he knocks down the 10-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Dort with a steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry from outside the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Joe, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. For the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 24.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. Green, the pass to Curry. Jackson Davis, a screen. Launches it from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Wiggins. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Wiggins. Floats one up and rejected.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And Jackson Davis comes to help. Here's Hartenstein. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 3-point Thunder lead.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Podziemski. Wiggins outside. Pass to Curry. 4 on the clock. Sinks the tray. He's got 27.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now here's Williams. He's got 12. Here's Joe. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Brandon Podziemski. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Isaiah Joe taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. Waters comes in for Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hield. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Hield's got 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hield against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Joe. Lets it fly. Hartenstein, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Hield, covered by Joe.
The playmaking of Hield, it's really improved over the years.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 32 points. And here's Hartenstein. Now here's Joe. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pure from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Down low. Kuminga down low. Working on Williams. Kuminga's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Offensive board. Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Looney. Here's Waters. Now Kuminga. 5 on the clock. Hield, a screen on Williams. Kuminga with it. Guarded now by Williams. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Outside, Williams. Wiggins outside. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Wiggins has got 10 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Kuminga. The kick out to Wiggins. Looney, a screen on Wiggins. Back to Looney. And stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wiggins. Count the basket and the foul. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Hield. Pass to Looney. Outside Anderson. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Now Kuminga, hounded by Wiggins. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And here is Williams. To the inside. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 7 tonight. Pass to Looney. Kuminga up top, pounded by Wiggins. Kuminga's shot is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hield. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 35. Clock at 6. Off target at the rim. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Thunder leading by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Kevon Looney. Buddy Hield is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Waters in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Wiggins passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Wiggins with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Warriors trail by 7. Hield passes to Kuminga. Looney with the ball. It's Anderson on the wing. Puts up a deep 3. Caruso grabs the board.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot no good, a bit short.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Anderson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Now here's Wallace. There's a screen by Wiggins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. So it comes up empty at the line. Warriors trail by 5. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Oklahoma City leading by 5. To the middle. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Joe's checked in for Wallace. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Spencer's checked in for Waters.
Number 61, Pat Spencer.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Hield passes to Anderson. Now here's Looney. Outside Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Hield, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Spencer, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Looney. Here's Payton. He's guarded by Caruso. Outside Hield. Puts up a three. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Payton against Caruso. Outside Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Spencer. Hield passes to Anderson. Now Looney. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The pull-up jumper. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points. To the paint. Here's Payton. He got a piece of it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Hield. Pass to Spencer. Outside Payton. Hield on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Looney inside. Williams defending. And the basket by Looney.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Joe. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Spencer. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside Hield. Fires the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Shea with a step. Yep, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 47 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Hield passes to Anderson. Looney with the ball. Outside Payton. Pass to Spencer. For 3. The shot no good. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Hield. Sends it home from 3-point land. Hield's got 9 points now in the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Oklahoma City making a switch here. The Thunder have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. All right, let's get an update on Jonathan Kuminga's injury. Allie, what'd you learn?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Here's Hartenstein. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Thunder lead by 12.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Outside Podziemski. Goes up at the elbow. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Curry takes it in. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Over Green. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. The kick out to Williams. On target from range.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And the Warriors shooting just 38% here in the fourth. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
It's team domination. Give him a hand.
Shoots it from the high post. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 29 points.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 49 in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
First free throw is good.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
And so Curry nails both of them. Joe with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 10. Wow! Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
That one misses for Hartenstein. Warriors trail by 10. Curry surveys. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Podziemski. Down low. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now only a 5-point Thunder lead.
This man has been in these moments so often. Nothing can take Draymond's focus away.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And it's good! He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Curry. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Oklahoma City now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Williams, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
The 3 from Curry. Hartenstein pulls it in. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Hartenstein pulls it in. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, so that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.